Hey beautiful, welcome back to my channel. It's great to have you back. Today I wanted to do a get to know me tag for some of you that are new to my channel. I actually had done this a while back. Like my first video was a get to know me video, but it was filmed on my phone and the quality was very bad, so I thought I should redo this again. So that one is actually private, nobody can see it anymore, so let's try to redo this one. So the first question is, what is your full name? My full name is Success Philia Nhlangwini, and let's see if you can pronounce that. It's Nhlangwini. No, Nhlangwini. Like the top of your tongue touches the roof of your mouth like that. Nhlangwini, and try to blow a little bit like Nhlang. Okay, this is why I actually switched my two names to Philia Success, because it just sounded more hip, you know. So I switched my first and middle name, and I just go by that because nobody can pronounce my last name. So Philia Success is what I go by. Yes, Success is my first name, my real name. It's not a made-up name, it's not a stage name like a lot of people tend to think. It's actually my real name, my given name. You know, it's actually common in Africa for names that are meaningful to be given to the child, or for the child to be named after the event of the day. Like say something amazing happened that day, then child will be given a name that resembles that, or that interprets the day or the season of the pregnancy, you know what I mean, something like that. So, or like something prophetic, or what the parent foresees about the child. So my name is actually prophetic, something that my mom foresees about me. I am a success. What do you mean? Okay, period. So next question, what year were you born? I was born in the year 1990. Okay, I'm a 90s baby. You know 90s babies are the best. We're the best. We're the ones. We're it. Period. We're it. So the year 1990, March 19th. Okay. Next question, where are you from? Hey, where my African ladies at? Where my African people at? Okay. I'm from South Africa. To be specific, I'm from Tzaneen in the northern province of South Africa, in a very small town called Nkowankowa, that probably most South Africans don't even know about. But my childhood was actually very fun. It was filled with so many memories. I grew up in the era where we were encouraged to play outside and like do a lot of explorations. I remember I lived across from a railroad, and we liked to like go to the other side of the railroad, and there was a dam there. We would go in and swim, and we did a whole lot of things, guys, a whole lot of things that I feel like actually I had the best childhood ever. Like, you can't tell me, like, come with your receipts, I come with my receipts, and we're gonna compare. I had the best childhood ever, and sometimes I look back and I think God is real, because if he was not real, I would have been dead. Based on some of the stuff that we did was actually extremely dangerous, like going under the sewers. You know how like there's like tunnels under the ground, there's like sewer tunnels and like a whole lot of water tunnels, rain tunnels. We would go under there and just kind of walk around and come out of the other side, and we're like in a completely different town, you know. And there's so many dangerous things under there, like crabs and snakes and iguanas and dangerous lizards, like spiders. And it's just a miracle that nobody got hurt in the course of us doing all that. How many siblings do you have? Right? Okay, originally I had 6 siblings, so 4 boys and 3 girls, but I lost 2 brothers, so I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters right now. So yeah, it's 5 of us. Yes, so I also have 7 nephews and nieces. The oldest one is 3 years younger than me. Yeah, so I don't get as much respect there because we're so close in age. But I have to remind him once in a while, listen, I'm your auntie, okay? Put some respect on my name, alright? Okay, and how many languages do you speak? Girl, I speak 5 different languages, but fluently, like fluently, I speak English and Tsonga, and then semi-fluently I speak Zulu, Sotho, Afrikaans, and yeah, that's it. Yeah, Zulu, Sotho, and Afrikaans. Sotho meaning like I mix like Setswana, Sepedi, and what's that other one? Setswana, Sepedi, and Sesotho. Yeah. So I mix them. I don't know which one is which. I mean, I know what it sounds like, but when I speak it, I kind of mix the 3 of them together. So how tall are you? I am 5'2". I don't know how much that is in meters. I haven't measured myself in meters since I was a kid. I'm 5'2". I'm 117 pounds. The last time I measured, which was like over a year ago. I don't know how much I weigh right now. So maybe around there, 115 to 118. I want to say. So where do you currently live? I currently live in New York. I actually moved here in 2010, 9 years ago. So this is my 9th year in America. When I first moved to America, I actually lived in New York for about 9 months, and I went to school here, to like a film school in Manhattan. Guys, I hated everything about this city. Just like the culture was completely different to my culture. The weather was extreme. It's like when it gets hot, it gets really hot, and when it gets cold, it gets really cold. So I hated it. I felt really alone. I felt really lonely. I felt like I couldn't fit in. So I was like, you know what, I want to be in film anyways. I want to be in Hollywood, so I'm just gonna move to LA. And I actually moved to LA in the later parts of 2011. I moved back home. Okay, I left. I was like, I'm done with this. I moved back home to South Africa for a couple of months, and then God convicted me. I had to come back, but I was like, God, if I go back, I'm going to LA because I hate New York. I had the worst experience here. I moved to LA in the later parts of 2011, and I stayed there for about 6 years, and God called me back to New York because I feel like this is where I was originally supposed to be. So I came back. I live in Brooklyn, New York. You're not gonna be in Brooklyn where the culture is, okay? I love the diversity of New York. If you go to, like, Brooklyn is full of like island culture, like your Jamaicans, your Bohemians, your you know, just different cultures, and there's always something going on in Brooklyn. Literally every weekend there's something going on related to like culture. And then if you go to Manhattan, obviously it's that whole city life, lights, vibes, and you know, high energy, excitement, tourism. You get to meet very different people from all around the world. And then if you go to like Harlem, there's like rich African American culture there, rich history. And then if you go to like the Bronx, you get your Puerto Ricans, your Latinas, Latinos, and just like that rich Latin culture. So I love to do that just like over the weekends, because that's like time to myself. I like to get on the train and just kind of go different places and educate myself, learn, connect with people, and do all that stuff. I'm really actually having the best time around in New York, you know, best time this time around, because I feel like I'm a little bit more matured. I've gotten used to being in a whole different country by myself and acclimating and integrating and doing all that stuff, you know. Jesus is helping me. It's not easy, but it's a little bit better than it was the first time. So what do you do? What I do right now is that I take care of children. I take care of kids. Okay. I love kids. I really love kids, and I feel like that's also a preparation of where I'm going in life, you know, as far as working with kids in the future, or even having my own children. So are you in, or have you gone to college? I did go to college and studied theater and film. So next question, how would you describe your fashion sense? My fashion sense is very feminine. Any pieces that accentuate feminine features, something that's cute. I don't like things that are too revealing. Contrary to popular belief, I don't really like things that are like things that have too many cutouts, you know, like too skimpy. I don't like that. I feel like that's doing way too much, and it doesn't look cute to me. What is your favorite go-to food? Guys, I like anything that's tasty. Just give me spices, you know what I mean? Like give me flavors, give me juiciness. Don't give me dry and plain and just a little bit of salt, a hint of pepper. I can't do it. Guys, I grew up in Africa, okay? We love food, and so anything that like Mediterranean food is good, Indian food is good, oh my gosh, Asian food is good, Middle Eastern food is good, African food is good, Nigerian food is good, Puerto Rican food is really good, Jamaican food. Have you guys heard had some jerk chicken? That's really good. So like anything. Soul food. Where my people in the South at? Like soul food. I really look forward to Thanksgiving because I feel like that's the good time to really enjoy soul food, especially if I go spend it with my my friends who are African American. I mean, like, let's talk about some yams, some collard green, some chicken, guys, just like potato salads, sweet potato salads, carbs galore. I love carbs. Yeah, so anything tasty, I'll take it. I'm someone that's very adventurous. I'm not like, ew, don't give it. I'll try anything. I wanted to say something, but I don't want to get cast out in the comments. You know what I mean? Like tribe. Oh my god, cow tongue. Have you guys tried some cow feet, oxtail? Girl, what are you doing with your life if you haven't tried these things? Go do it. It's very good, I promise. So next question, tell us something about yourself that we would not know. Something about myself that you would not know is I'm an introvert, I guess. People that see my online profiles, like my YouTube or my Instagram, they think that I don't know, I'm like self-absorbed, overly confident. I like attention. I seek attention. I can't stand attention, guys. It's like when you have actors and actresses that don't like to talk about themselves, you know, that don't like attention at all. Like I'm the same way as well. I really don't like to talk about myself. You can ask my friends, anyone who's close to me. We'll like talk on the phone, and the whole time we're talking about them, and then whenever they ask me, so what about you? What's going on in your life? I'm like, well, it's nothing much going, and it's not like I'm trying to be secretive. There's nothing to say. There's nothing to talk about me. Like, why? You know? And yeah, so that's one thing that people don't know about me. Actually, people get surprised when they meet me. I feel like they get underwhelmed because they see my online profile and then they think I'm this type of person, and then when they meet me, I'm like super mellow, laid back, and they're like, oh, okay. or when they meet me in person first, they really enjoy my company, and then when they look at my Instagram, for instance, and they're like, oh, you're one of those girls. Like, guys, I like what I like, you know. It doesn't mean that because I'm giving you 5% of who I am on social media, that's who I am. The 5% makes up 100%. It doesn't. I'm very complex. I'm very diverse. I like different things. I like to actually connect with people. That's my most, the desire of my heart is to have a soul connection with people. Even when it comes to friends, I enjoy having that connection. Like, if I don't have that connection and it's all superficial, I find it hard to maintain that friendship, like to even want to pursue a friendship with somebody or a relationship with somebody if we don't have that soul connection, you know. I do have a few friends that live in California or are very far away that I talk to on the phone, but as far as friends here, I don't. I'm the type of person that it's harder for me to make friends because I value connectedness, you know. I value having a soul connection, like a person to person, human to human connections with people. And that's what, I guess that's what I look for when I'm talking to people. That's what I look for. I don't know how to explain it, but something deeper. Like, I don't just want to have someone to hang out with because I'm bored, you know. I don't want to have a boyfriend because I'm bored and I need someone to entertain me. I can entertain myself. I can do that all by myself. I can be bad all by myself, okay? But like, just kind of, what's the purpose of this friendship? What's the purpose of this relationship, you know? And I feel like people are so closed off that they don't offer that part of themselves to people. They just offer a facade. And for me, it's like a facade is not good enough, which is a contradiction to what people online think about me. They think I'm just a facade, and whereas what I'm looking for is a real deep connection with people. So that's why I don't have friends. I really don't have friends. Yeah, that's another thing that people don't know about me. Are you dating anybody? No, I'm not dating anybody. I don't date. I don't date. Why don't I date? Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so deep. Whoa, this is not what I intended this video to be about. I don't date not because of any insecurities, any hurt or damage. I don't date first because I'm not bored, I'm not lonely. I feel like people do that because they're bored and lonely. And another thing I feel I don't date is because what is the purpose of us dating? Dating is getting to know someone for the purpose of possibly pursuing a relationship. I'm not gonna consider to purposefully consider a relationship with you if I don't even know you. So it's like pursuing friendship for me would be foremost, it foreruns dating. Do you get what I'm saying? And I feel like people just want to jump into, let's date. I don't know you. Why would I want to date you? I don't know you. You know, there's nothing for me to like purposefully pursuing a relationship, interested in pursuing a relationship with you. Like, you haven't offered anything for me to even want to go that route. Just like, for me, I want to offer friendship, not even thinking about wanting to date you in the future, because I feel like guys, from my experience, have been let down by when I friend zone them, you know, like, because they think, okay, we're friends now, but then later we're gonna date. No, we're just friends. That's it. We're just friends. And if there's a deeper connection or something that's like, okay, this is someone that I would like to date and possibly, you know, go into marriage with. Another thing is that for me, dating is like you're testing out compatibility, you know. You're not just going on dates and you're eating great meals and doing fun stuff together, but you're testing compatibility. So it's like compatibility for marriage. So if you don't see that in me, I don't see that. Obviously there has been friendship that went into it. So I'm not like meeting you for the first time and like, do you see me as a wife material? No, we have to be friends first. Obviously, I'm not stupid. So it's like, if you go into dating, then do you see something in me that makes you want to, like, okay, I can see her being my life partner for a long time, you know, forever. I can see those qualities in her, and vice versa. So it's like we're dating to test compatibility, and we feel that during that dating phase, whether it's a year or two, which 2 years is the most I'll give a guy. I'm not doing the 5. We've been dating for 15 years. 2 years is the most I will give you, okay? So within that span, and then, okay, it's been 2 years. Do you feel like, or do I feel like, and then obviously, you know, whatever happens from there. So that's why I don't date, because I don't know, I just don't like to play with people's feelings either. Like, of course I could go out on a date with a guy and like whatever, but I don't know, in the same way that I wouldn't want someone to play with my feelings, I don't want to play with anybody's feelings. I don't want to play around. I give it to you straight. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. You can move on, you know. So okay, and so how long was your longest relationship? My longest relationship was 2.5 years, and the one before that was 2 years. So I'm a relationship type of person. I'm not like a casual dating person. I really am a relation. I love, you know, I do, but I'm not gonna be out here putting my soul at risk and putting my state of mind, my peace, my joy at risk because I love, you know. I count my costs. I'm very cautious. I don't like making mistakes in that area. I've made mistakes, and now I'm in a place where I no longer want to make mistakes in that area. If there's things that I can avoid, I try to avoid them. So yeah, I'm a relationship type of person. So 2.5 years and 2 years before that. And the last time I was in a relationship was 2014. My god, that's 5 years. I've been single for 5 years. Guys, I've been single for 5 years. Wow, I need to write a book. Yes, yeah, my last relationship was 2014, and that ended because it was a long distance relationship. He was in South Africa, I'm here. I couldn't do it anymore and whatnot. So yeah. What is your idea of a dream date? Dream date, I don't know. I don't know. Doing activities that are history orientated, like going to a history museum, or I don't know. Honestly, for me, just sitting and talking would be amazing. Just, again, getting to know someone, that would be great on its own. But then I hear a lot of people say that a first date shouldn't be a dinner date. You should go, or a movie, you know, go and do some type of activity, which I get, but I don't want something that's going to distract from me getting to know the person. I don't want to be doing activities, you know, all day and then we didn't even get to talk, you know. So it's like, yes, let's do some type of activity, but the whole idea of us going on a date is to get to know one another. So I still want to talk. Have I ever failed at anything, and what did I learn? I don't feel like I have, in terms of my goals and dreams. No, I have not failed. I'm not there yet, but I have not failed. I have learned to pick myself up and keep going because there's just a deep sense of purpose within myself. So I pick yourself up and keep going, and you know, keep going towards your goal, and eventually you'll get there. But I guess relationships are what's failed. Yeah, failed relationships, and what I've learned is what I'm trying to avoid right now. What I'm trying to avoid right now before I went into relationships, because I have been attracted to potential, and I feel like this is what every woman tends to do. We are attracted to the potential in men, and Iyanla Vanzant, okay, has talked about the dangers of dating someone's potential, because a potential is not who they are right now, it's who you think they will become. So that's an idea in your head of who they will become. It's like, no, be with someone for who they are right now. Even if they don't change, you're still okay with being with them, you know. Yes, it's great to grow and become better than we are right now, but even if you don't change, I'm okay with who you are right now, type stuff. Another thing a mistake I've made is I've never been someone that's been like attracted to someone based on how they look or how they dressed or how good of a car they drive. That's not attractive to me. That's not something that attracts me to someone. It's great to have, don't get me wrong, but what attracts me to people is, again, the connectedness of the soul, like who you are inside. Who are you, you know? Yeah, who are you and who are you planning to become again? So like, I would see the hurt in people and try to fix that. Like, oh, okay, so you're an amazing, great person, but I can see the brokenness in you, and we can fix that. You know, I can help you fix that. I can help you fix this and this and this and this, and then we can make it work. And that's been the story of my life. Literally everybody I've dated has been a project for me, and you know, that's God's job. It's not my job. So I've kind of released myself from that burden. And if I get a hint of, you know, we all have wounds, but like, there are some wounds that are just way too deep. If I get a hint of a deep wound, I'm like, yeah, you need to work on that before you can pursue any relationship. So I've learned from it. Okay, what are you happiest with in your life? What am I happiest with? Guys, honestly, for me, things are going great right now. For me, things are going really good. I find the most peace, the most joy when, again, I'm connected with God. Like, I take a week off social media every month, and it's random. It's not like the first month or the first week of every month. No, it's random. If I feel like I'm disconnected, I'll take that week off social media just to connect back with myself. Like, okay, we're a little bit everywhere right now, let's just get back to self and connectedness with God. Like, my relationship with God is the most important thing ever. So if I feel like I'm a little bit further away from God, or like I'm just not connecting, or like, you know what I mean, like, even like in the train, I'll take time to just kind of close my eyes and like, okay, I'm here, acknowledge that He's here, I'm here, okay, we're here, you know. Like, even at home, wherever I'm at, I'll be in the store shopping, just kind of that connectedness. That's what I'm happiest with. As long as that's good, I'm happy. And right now, that's good. And so I'm happy. I'm happy with where my life is going. I'm happy with my, like, envisioning my dreams and feeling that deep sense of purpose. That you know what, there's something great about you, there's a great calling about you, and you're going anywhere. That gives me so much joy that this is not all there is. There's more to your life, and there's more the meaning of everything that's happened, everything that's going on right now, that's taking you to where you need to be and where you're supposed to be. And I tell you, when I close my eyes and I envision where I am going, that's important, to see where you're going. When I envision where I'm going, like, wow, that's huge, it's big. I need God to get there, but I am going to get there. So that gives me joy. My sense of purpose, my sense of connectedness, and my relationship with God, my God, my daddy. What is my life goal? My life goal is, I really just want to empower people. I want to empower people, especially those people that have been disenfranchised for a long time, that have felt overlooked, that have felt suppressed and silenced, to really just stand out, and speak out and be the best version of yourself. Don't be silenced by another person's perception of who you should be, but for you to be the best version of yourself, and you know, based on the revelation of who you are from self and from God. So it's like, I don't know, my biggest critic for me is God. Not even myself, God. Because I can critique myself and God's like, what are you talking about? You know, what are you talking about? That's not even who you are. So it's like, I have to, again, that whole connectedness with myself and with God. I want to know what He's thinking about me, what He's thinking about where I'm going, what He's thinking about what's going on in my life right now, for me to move forward. So like, yeah, be who you are, be what gives you the most joy, as long as it's not hurting anybody, and it's not, you know, it's not detrimental to yourself first, and it's not detrimental to other people. Live your best life right now, especially to single people. Guys, I advise you to really do you right now. For me and my experience, I used to be that person that's like, oh, when I get married, again, I love to daydream. When I get married, me and my husband are gonna do this, I'm gonna have kids and go here and then do this and then do that. And I had to wake up to that, like, girl, you don't even know, first of all, when you're gonna get married, because that's beyond your control, you know. It's like, do all those things that you dream of doing right now. Travel, live your best life right now. Married people advise singles to remain single and enjoy their singleness. There's a reason for that. So it's like, enjoy your singleness right now. You know, so yeah, so that's what I want my life to be like, kind of that, a magazine of that, an inspiration of that. Like, okay, she's single and she's still living her life, you know. She's not there yet, but she's still living her life. And she's not letting people control who she's, you know what I mean, all that stuff. So I just want people to be the best version of themselves, to be happy and joyful and full of life right now. You don't have to wait for something to come and bring that to you. You are in charge of your life. You are responsible for all those things that you desire. You know, you're responsible for that. Nobody else is, no circumstance is responsible for giving you joy. Go out there, do the things that you want to do, girl. What is the place that you would like to visit or travel to? Guys, first and foremost, the motherland. Like, I really want to travel to all the different countries of Africa. I really want to go. I want to go and just connect with my people and see how other people in Africa are doing, you know. Yeah, so Africa, definitely Asia. I want to go to South. Okay, I want to go to Southeast Asia. I want to go to Taiwan. I want to go to China, Japan, oh my gosh, India. I want to go to India. I definitely want to go to the Middle East. Oh my god, South America, the the Pacific Islands, the Caribbean. Guys, I want to go to all these different places. And I know I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get to go. I'm gonna get to go. I'm gonna get to go. My life goal, my dream, my biggest dream is to own a production company, like a film production company. I know, like, what production? We would have thought you wanted to be a model. No, I don't want to be a model. I really don't want to be a model. Car. Sorry about that. I don't want to be a model. I love fashion, of course. You know, I like to film myself here and there. I like to pose for the camera or what's not. But yeah, really, I want to I don't talk about this actually. I just kind of keep my life goals and my dreams to myself. Excuse me. But yeah, I want to own a production company, but I don't want to produce like entertainment oriented films. I will do that actually, because that's also like something. But I want to do more so like documentary, like educational documentaries, like BBC style documentaries. I want to yeah, like, again, film documentaries that are gonna be inspiring to people, documentaries that are gonna bring people together as opposed to tearing us apart, pointing out those things that make us individually who we are, and those things that collectively connect each person. So that's actually my 5-year goal, is to do that. My 5-year goal does not include any husband, any kids. I've stopped doing that, like putting stuff that's beyond your control in your goal plans. Like, why would you put a husband, like, I should be married by this age? That's beyond your control. Unless you want to get married based on, you know, something that you like. For me, it's like I want God to be involved in that, because it's something that's lifelong. It's something that's gonna affect my family, so I want God to be involved in that decision making. So I've kind of taken those, like, I need to have kids by this time, I need to be married by this time. My 5-year goal is just that, you know, saving enough money for me to finally start this production company and travel around the world and visit like different people groups, different tribes, different cultures, and start filming, you know, start filming. I actually have a separate YouTube channel dedicated for that. I have a website and all that. I don't talk about it, but I just wanted to kind of open up a little bit for the purpose of this video. Yeah, what is your favorite genre in film? Sci-fi, action, adventure. I enjoy horror films, but horror films, not just like horror films scare me. Horror films like that are based on exorcisms, you know, like demonic, but then the light comes in and saves the day type horror films. Don't give me like your, what's that film with like a clown in it? It Insidious. Like, okay, why? You know what I mean? Like, I like exorcisms and movies that are based on the historic experiences of the Catholic Church with their exorcisms and all stuff like that. I laugh. Give it to me all day. What is your favorite Netflix show? Are you kidding me? Stranger Things and The Last Kingdom. I think that's what it is. It's like The Last Kingdom reminds me of like Game of Thrones type. I like shows and movies like that. Like take me back to like way before, like way back then, you know. I like shows like that, but not boring. Like, give me some action, give me some adventure, give me like fights here and there. Yeah, shows like that. Okay, that's it guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for your love and support. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I hope that you got to know me a little bit better, and I hope to do more of these videos. I actually enjoyed sitting down and answering these questions. I feel like, I don't know, I'm just kind of happy that I got to open up. I don't really get to open up a lot because people aren't really interested in asking such deep questions, you know, meaningful questions anymore. It's super, in the age of social media, a lot of things are very superficial. So I liked filming this, and I feel like I'm gonna do more of these like once in a while, you know. So thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment anything below. Let me know what you thought. And if you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask me. Thank you so much, and until next time, mwah. Go ahead and click here to watch the next video. I'm waiting. No, like, I'm serious.